I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses. And the voice I hear falling on my ears, the Son of God discloses. And he walks with me and he talks with me and he tells me I am his own. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. Hey everybody, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Brian and Bria are here with me on this wonderful Sunday afternoon, and we're going to take these boxes, these 3 boxes, grow boxes that are sitting on a platform made out of carpentry, what you call these, sawhorses, and wood, and we're going to replenish our strawberries because we were blessed to receive some from the Bull's garden. Now these are little individual little rocks, hand-painted rocks I ordered from a lady off of eBay. I can make these with my children, my grandchildren. I mean, I'm just real busy and don't have the time. Strawberry crowns usually last about 3 years. They will put off the runners from the mother plant, and you can sever them once they have taken root in the soil. I've got several videos on how I do this. I'll probably insert them in the description box. But I want to share with you that we had a 19-degree temperature, and look right here, guys, strawberries. This is what the flowers look like. Come closer so you can see it. Wow. That turns into these 2 right here. These individual flowers turn into strawberries. Now, here's one over here. So it just lets you know that you can plant these out in the cold. I received these strawberries from the Bull's garden several weeks ago, but I put them in the refrigerator because it wasn't time for me to plant them. So I just put them in the refrigerator, and I have my refrigerator set at 36 degrees. So I knew that they wouldn't freeze. I didn't have to add any water or anything to it. You hold your cups up, Brian. Let's show everybody what you have. They have like a cup full of azomite rock dust. And let's see the other cup, Ryan.
This one's full.
And a cup of worm castings. And we're going to stop playing with it, Bria.
What happens if you breathe it?
What will happen? Yeah. It can disrupt your digestive system. It's rock made out of volcano ash and has a lot of minerals that replenish your soil. It's just very, very good to feed your soil. But we don't want you to keep playing in it like she's doing and breathing it, because I see some on her face. Okay? So I just want to get back to showing you the strawberries that we got, again, from the Bull's garden. Still damp. I didn't add any water. My experience in growing strawberries has just taught me that I can keep these in the refrigerator until I'm ready. And we're going to have some nice weather for the next week. Nothing below freezing. And then when we do start getting freezing temperatures, it's not supposed to get real cold. Okay, so this is what the crown looked like. This is so healthy. I've never received any strawberry crowns this healthy from anywhere. So I just want to give another shout out to the Bull's garden. I'll link his information in the description box. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some of these strawberry crowns wherever we see a sparse space, an open space. Now, what you see here that has died back is society garlic, some weeds right here that Brian's going to go around and pull out. Look right here, Brian. Go around there and pull those weeds out. You can put your cups right here. Put your cups right here, babe. Stand them up so they don't fall. And make sure you get the root of the weed. And that's something that you always find growing in strawberries. I don't know why. I don't know the scientific reason why weeds pop up in strawberries, but they do. And another thing that you typically see around a lot of strawberries is slugs. And Bria is really familiar with the way the slug looks, because I named Bria at one time my strawberry girl, because we would harvest them every day before she started school. And I was keeping her. Here's another. Come look, Bria. Here's another strawberry flower. And it's not the same one, because there's one here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now you found a lot of weeds.
Yeah.
Which is bad. Yeah. You find a lot of slugs. They love strawberries. They can eat on the strawberry overnight, eat the whole strawberry, a big plump juicy strawberry. And another thing that I want to tell you about strawberries, is good to companion plant. And some plants that are good to grow with the strawberries are onions. So I have a box of onions that I ordered from Dixondale Farm, and we're going to companion plant some of our onions with our strawberries. You can also plant spinach, beans, beets, radishes with strawberries. They're good companion plants. But I'm just only going to plant onions, and I have a lot of society garlic that died back, like right here and here. But you see that green right here, Bria? It's starting to come back. These little rocks, these are good to fool the birds. In the spring, when the birds really come around and start looking at the strawberries and waiting for them to ripen, they will peck on here, and then they won't come back. And I honestly believe that these work, because I had less bird damage to my strawberries after I started using these a few years ago. Another thing I want to share with you is, when it's real cold, your leaves on your strawberries plants will turn and discolor, and they'll eventually dry up, and we'll be able to remove it or keep it there for mulch. We're going to add worm castings and azomite rock dust. Okay, very good. I'm just going to rake up the soil a little bit. You see it?
Yeah.
Are you getting that on tape?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to add a little rock dust. And then I'm going to add a little worm castings. And I'm going to stir it up a little bit, rake it up a little bit. And I'm going to get some of these real nice strawberry crowns, and we're going to plant them. You have my hands, you have the camera on my fingers?
Yeah.
And then we're going to cover it up. The one thing you must do, you cannot cover up the crown. Come in close there. You see that crown? This floral looking piece of the, let me show you better here. This whole thing must not be in the soil. You have that? Yeah. And I got rock dust all over me. So I'm going to plant another one right here. And we're going to do high density planting, because a lot of my strawberries die back because they're old. And put another one here. And look at this strawberry that I got from the Bull's Garden. Already trying to make a flower. And I think these are ever-bearing strawberries, meaning that you will get several harvests in a year. We're going to take a few more. We're going to bury them, but we're going to make sure that crown, can you see that crown in the video?
Yeah.
Keeping the crown up. And I think I'll plant one more over here. This is the best bed. It has more strawberries than the other two garden boxes. Okay, now we're going to take some of the onions. And these are short day onions, meaning that they will grow very well this time of year in Texas. And we're just gonna put them straight down. The root side down, the pointy side up. And we're just gonna mingle some along in here. This grow box has the least amount of strawberries. Okay, so we're gonna put a lot in this one, okay, Brian?
Okay.
So I'm going to just start raking back, and where I slightly rake it up, you can put some rock dust.
Okay.
It's right here.
So I pour rock dust.
Just put some in it, anywhere that I rake up.
Oh.
Put some right here.
Okay.
I start out with gloves, guys. I just can't do it. I like to feel the soil. Get your worm castings. They're right here, babe.
Okay.
And you're gonna put some, starting wherever you see my rake is where you're gonna put it. Just sprinkle with love.
Okay, so I pick it up. And
Sure, you can just sprinkle it. You can wash your hands when you're done. Are you taping?
Yes.
Okay, look. I'm gonna put the crown in and I'm gonna cover it up. But I'm gonna put the roots, I'm not gonna cover the crown. Can you see this part right here in the video?
Yes.
Okay. Now look. Here's another one. Here's one right here. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Can you see my finger in the video?
Yes.
If you don't see my finger at all times, then you need to adjust your camera, okay? I teach, Bria. I want people to see it. I just don't want to try to look cute in a video. I want people to see what I'm doing. Making sure, can you see that finger right here? See the crown?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I think that's all that we have. Nope, we got one more. I'm gonna put it right here. See it? The crowns are above the soil level. And here's another one. So I guess I'm gonna put it right here. Make sure that you can see my fingers. Right?
Right.
Okay, now we're just gonna poke some onions in. That's all we gotta do. Poke them in, not too far. Onions are kind of like strawberries in the sense that they don't want to be buried too deeply. Brian and I put worm castings and rock dust in here. Can you see it?
Yes.
I pray that you can, because I don't have any more strawberries to plant and I want people to see it. And I'm going to insert some pictures of the jam that we made and syrup and just a lot of strawberries that you helped me harvest, right?
Right.
When your mom or dad would drop you off every day, we would come out to the food forest and get what?
Strawberries.
Here's another one. We're gonna put this one right in here. Let's get a little rock dust right there on my fingers, right?
Yeah.
We got a little worm casting.
I like the rock dust. Feels fluffy though.
It feels fluffy and nice like chalk, but it's nothing to play with. Okay, we're going over here, Bria, with some onions. Just follow my fingers right down here. So here is the easy straw that I sent Brian in the house to get. It has like a little tack to it, so it'll keep the straw in place. It's supposed to not present a lot of weeds in here, but every now and then you have to pull out some. It's biodegradable, and it protects your plants from the birds and keep it warm. Because even though it's beautiful out here today, it is going to get cooler. Just put it down like so. And we're gonna spread it, Bria.
I want to try.
Here's some, Bria. I buy one bag of this every year, and then I put it in the greenhouse or the grow room so that I can use it in the fall and then in the winter when I'm getting ready, the bed's ready. Are you getting what I'm doing, sweetie?
Mhm.
Thank you. Now, we can water it in. Okay? Okay, guys, so after we watered all of the boxes, this is what it looks like. Okay. We are so happy that you chose to watch our video today. Brian thanks you and Bria thank you, and you know that I thank you too. Take care, everybody. Don't forget, tune in every Monday night to my live chat where I answer your questions to the best of my ability. Bye now.